Hey, quick question. When you hear AI, do you feel excited or a little nervous? If you're between 18 and 35, you're living through the fastest shift the workplace has seen in decades. Headlines talk about automation, layoffs, and bots doing creative work. But the real story isn't humans versus machines. It's humans with machines, and how you can future-proof your career and stay on top of this wave. Here's the reality check. Analysts at Goldman Sachs estimate AI could touch the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs globally. McKinsey says generative AI could add $2.6 to $4.4 trillion in economic value each year and affect up to 60 to 70% of current work activities across roles. The World Economic Forum's Jobs Outlook shows displacement in some areas. Think routine admin and data-heavy tasks, but also new roles emerging just as fast in AI operations, data stewardship, prompt design, and human-centered product work. In short, tasks are changing, and the half-life of skills, the time before half of what you know needs updating, is now about 5 years. That's intense, but it's also opportunity if you move early. On the ground, the productivity gains are real. In a GitHub study, developers using Copilot completed tasks up to 55% faster. Microsoft's Work Trend Index found Copilot users were 29% faster on common tasks, and most reported better quality and less mental load. A Harvard BCG field experiment showed consultants using GPT-4 finished work about 25% faster with a noticeable bump in quality, while also warning that blindly using AI on the wrong kinds of problems can hurt results. Translation: when you know how to use AI well, you get leverage. When you don't, it can mislead you. Skill matters, and it's not just tech companies. Klarna's AI assistant now handles the majority of customer chats and has been described as doing the work of hundreds of human agents while improving satisfaction scores. Morgan Stanley built an advisor tool that drafts meeting notes and surfaces research on demand. Retailers like Walmart use AI to optimize supply chains. Manufacturers like Siemens apply it to predictive maintenance to prevent downtime. Across industries, teams are redesigning workflows around AI, and those who can steer that change are becoming incredibly valuable. So how do you make sure you're not sidelined and actually get ahead? Start with AI literacy. You don't need to be a machine learning engineer. You do need to know how to use AI as a co-pilot, how to break problems into prompts, how to compare outputs, and how to verify facts. Think of prompt craft as a new professional language. The better you can articulate context, constraints, and examples, the better results you'll get. Free courses like Google's AI Essentials are a quick on-ramp, and platforms like Coursera and EDX have beginner tracks that focus on practical use, not hardcore math. Next, double down on the skills AI doesn't do well. Creativity isn't just making art. It's recombining ideas in ways a model wouldn't predict. Critical thinking is your ability to stress test assumptions and spot bias in data or in AI output. Emotional intelligence is reading the room, building trust, and navigating complex human situations. Ethical judgment is making calls where there isn't a neat answer. These soft skills have become your hardest advantages. They're what make your work defensible and your decisions sticky. Then, build an AI-powered workflow. Pick 2 to 3 tools you'll use daily. A general AI assistant for drafting, brainstorming, and summarizing. ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. A research enhancer like Perplexity to pull sources and keep you current. A document brain like Notebook LM to synthesize long materials and produce briefs. Layer in meeting transcription and auto summary to capture action items. Use AI to generate first drafts and outlines. Then apply your judgment to refine. Aim for a simple rule. AI does the heavy lift. You do the high-value thinking. For your career, stack proof. Create a simple portfolio of AI-powered projects, a content system that uses AI to repurpose ideas into multiple formats, a workflow that saves your team hours each week, a dashboard that spots patterns your boss actually cares about. Share the before and after. Time saved, quality improved, better decisions made. Hiring managers are increasingly filtering for AI fluency. PwC found jobs requiring AI skills are growing multiple times faster and often pay a 25% premium. Show, don't just tell. Make learning continuous, but bite-sized. Set a weekly rhythm. One micro-lesson, one experiment, one share. Follow trusted sources for practical tips and guardrails. Think major research firms, vendor blogs with case studies, and critical voices who test and debunk hype. Learn enough data literacy to interpret results and spot when an output doesn't pass the smell test. If you're in a non-technical role, lean into AI ops skills. Documenting processes, setting quality standards, and defining where human review must happen. Don't forget the human network. Join communities where people are trading playbooks, product folks sharing prompt strategies, marketers comparing AI content workflows, designers exploring AI for ideation and user research. The fastest way to level up is to borrow, adapt, and give back. You'll spot emerging roles early and meet collaborators who open doors. And here's a mindset shift to keep you steady. AI doesn't eliminate the need for entry-level work. It changes what entry-level looks like. Instead of grinding on repetitive tasks, you'll manage systems that do them, and your edge will be judgment, taste, and the ability to orchestrate tools. That's good news. It means your growth accelerates if you lean into the new baseline. A few guardrails to protect your reputation. Be transparent about AI use when it matters. Don't feed confidential info into public models. Always verify facts and figures, and keep a human in the loop for decisions with real consequences. The best professionals are becoming AI-aware, human-led. If you remember one thing, make it this. The people who win in the AI era aren't the ones who avoid it or blindly automate everything. They're the ones who learn fast, design smart workflows, and bring uniquely human strengths to the table. Creativity, judgment, and trust. AI is the amplifier. You are the author. So take the first step today. Pick one task you do every week. Run it with AI. Measure the time saved and the quality gain. Share the result with your team. Repeat. 5 minutes of practice a day beats one panic course a year. The future won't wait, but it will reward the ones who show up curious, prepared, and human.